Hey everyone, DGN here. I just felt like making a quick little video about some of my Retro SoCal 2017 finds. This time around, it was my third time going, and I felt pretty excited about going because, well, I'd been saving up for quite a while, and I was, pretty excited to see what they had to offer this time. Mainly because it was going to be held in a different spot, and it was going to be the Ontario Convention Center. For those of you who don't know what Retro SoCal is, it's this event for retro gamers in Southern California, hence the name Retro SoCal. Now, my mindset when I went there was to look for as many NES games possible that were on my list to get. And I wouldn't say to look for them at the cheapest prices possible, but to look for them at the fairest prices possible. Now, there weren't as many vendors, but there were plenty of arcade games, plenty of YouTube guests, which some include Pro Jared, Pat the NES Punk, Gamester81, and a few others. Of course, when I was there, my mindset, again, was to look for all the NES games, which is what I spent most of my time doing. I went looking around all the different, booths for as many games as possible. It's unfortunate though, because this time I couldn't find the one old guy that I saw last time selling the NES games that I bought from. Last time there was this old guy who sold me a few different NES games, some of which were Cubert, Bible Buffet, and Bible Adventures. I bought Bible Buffet off him for $55, I bought Cubert off him for $3, and I bought Bible Adventures for $10, I believe. And it was the black card. And this time I was going to be looking for him again, hoping he would show up, but what can you do? They had a band there, special gaming kiosks / booths, and the list goes on. I mean, there was even like a little anime side of it. Now, I'm not going to go over every little game that I got, but I am going to go over some of the ones that I was happiest to find, that were on my list. Some of the games that I was happy to find were King Neptune's Adventure by Color Dreams. I actually got this for $75, and usually on average, it's about $80 to $100. Another one that I got that I was also happy to find by more or less the same company, just a different name, Wisdom Tree, and the game is Sunday Funday. I got it for $130. This game, I can't really give you an exact estimate because it's just incredibly difficult to find at times. And when I last did see it for sale, I saw it for $150, and the time before that, it was about $180. Another game I got that was unlicensed, because I usually like getting unlicensed games since, well, I don't know what they could have to offer. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. This game was called Death Race, and it's by AGCI if I remember correctly. Yes, AGCI. I heard in this game you have to run over pedestrians, you get to mod your car. Some people like to call it the Grand Theft Auto of the 8-bit era. These next two games I got were both by Konami, TMNT Turtles in Time and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I had heard good things about the Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the Super Nintendo, while TMNT Turtles in Time, I heard that this was the best TMNT game ever made for the retro era. Now, before you go all hating on this company, I felt like getting this game only because I personally believe that this game wasn't all that bad. It might not be the best, game by this company, but it's certainly not the worst. That game is Alien 3 for the NES by LJN. Say what you want about it, but it was on my list to get, and I got it for only $15. This next game I got is by Tecmo, and it's called Solomon's Key. I wanted to get this game because I actually liked the second one called Fire and Ice, or, as it was called in PAL regions, Solomon's Key 2. I figured if I have the second one, I really enjoyed the second, why not get the first? Now, there were a couple trilogies that I was missing in my NES collection that I still, cared about getting, but the one that I'm going to go over in this video is the Double Dragon trilogy. Got all three. Double Dragon 1, if I remember correctly, I paid $10. Double Dragon 2 and Double Dragon 3, though, I got them both for $20. Pretty good deal. And the very last game I got was for the Sega Genesis. It's an arcade classic called Super Hang-On. I got it for only $3. Usually on average, I'd say about $8 or $10. And that was pretty much my visit to Retro SoCal this year. Would I go again? Of course. It was my third time going this year. Nothing's gonna stop me from going again if I can. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye.